Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Fun Side of Business podcast. I am one of your hosts, Nick Hampton.
I am the other host, Jem Radcliffe.
You thought about that again?
No, because I said your name last time.
I know you did. Yeah, I'm the other host, Nick. No, I'm not. Today, Jem.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to ask you to do the intro because I ask you every time and you tell me no.
Yes.
So there's only so much rejection I can take. Today, this morning, we have, and I'm just going to put it out there, we have the king of flooring. I think.
Luxury flooring.
All your flooring needs. All your flooring needs, not just luxury. Welcoming Daryl Smith!
Woo!
Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning. Thank you very much.
There we go, the king of flooring.
Did you like that?
Thank you. That's very good. Thank you.
You like this one, right?
Yeah, it's been upscaled from the carpet guy.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about just carpets later on.
Yeah, just carpets. That's all it is. Just carpets.
Just carpet.
All right, come on then, Daryl. Let's learn about Daryl. Do you want to talk about, do you want to start at high school or do you want to start about leaving high school?
Oh, God, we're going all the way back to then.
All the way back.
All the way
We like to
back.
take it all
the way
I
back.
mean,
Okay,
what's
go
that,
on
like
then.
9 years ago, 8 years ago you left? Ish?
Much longer.
Ish.
Much longer.
Okay, so first of all, where did you go to high school?
I went to Kesgrove High.
Okay.
Nice. Okay,
It's okay.
We can't say nothing.
We can't say nothing.
I'll explain. We've had a couple of people over the last few shows who have either gone to Stoke,
Right.
where I went,
Yep.
or Coppleston, where Nick went.
No, sorry.
So
Kesgrove.
we are, and you
Yeah.
kind of just smashed both
Yeah,
of them.
it's
So it
just-
doesn't matter. He's in a league of his own.
It's middle ground, I don't know.
We're just, Kesgrove here.
I don't know, we didn't see Kesgrove as superior. I mean, you may have done at Stoke, but then, not being funny, Chantry was a step up from yours. Anyway, right, so
We don't want to go down that route.
Daryl, so you went to Kesgrove.
Yes.
And school was good, school was horrible.
School was okay. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed it. There's some subjects I didn't enjoy. This is really bizarre. I really hated PE, but I ended up becoming my house sports captain.
Oh, hang on. Okay, by the way, he went posh at school.
Why?
My house
Oh.
captain. that instantly has just gone, yeah, that's like private school level. This is like, oh yeah, the house captain. Okay.
All right.
So Daryl
yeah.
went posh at school.
No,
Right,
I
okay.
did.
Tuesday he's put his foot in it instantly. Right from
Brilliant. He's only been on him for like 2
Okay,
minutes.
so when you were the house captain of the sports team, what was this? When you were doing ruggers, or did you crew?
No,
Cricket.
actually,
Yeah.
we no. So yeah, there was five or six. It was basically like Hogwarts, and then we had 5 or 6 houses, and we used to compete for the house cup, and you used to challenge.
Is
and
this serious?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
You put a challenge up to whoever had the house cup.
Yeah.
You would then challenge them to some sort of activity that your house team
Gosh,
decided,
this is so Harry Potter.
and then you try and win the cup, and it got moved between houses. There was Hillary, Royal, I was in Keller, Bader, and there was one I can't remember. It was either 4 or 5 potentially. I'll have to look into that one.
Okay, and when you say you could challenge them to anything, like
Mhm.
cheese rolling,
If that was a thing back then, no, we would like, oh God, a netball match, cross country at lunchtime. We did trampolining, sports things. Because then
So
the
it was a
teach
sports activity.
sports themed
Okay.
activity. I think there was a quiz at one time. The teachers, each teacher there was teachers put in your house as well, and they were involved. So yeah,
This is good.
it's just insane. How many years did you hold the house cup?
I don't know if we did.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Sorry.
It's all gone downhill now.
The only thing that now,
That'd
the
be bad
only
captaincy. If only they got someone who liked PE. Then
yeah,
yeah.
I had to get voted in for that, and I didn't get the house captain. I got sports captain.
Okay.
But the only thing that was missing was the sorting hat.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
So when you just got in, you just got told.
So yeah, but Gemma's going to laugh at this. It would carry on being a family thing as well. So when you do that, then my brother went 3 years after me, and he was in Keller as well.
Oh my gosh. It's like a movie. I love it.
Gemma's having a Kesgrove like school crush now.
Oh yeah.
Right, come on then, let's move away from that then.
Right,
yeah,
okay.
so yeah, school was good. I enjoyed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Came out with okay grades, I
Yeah.
suppose. And then I remember the summer holidays after exams finished. And I can always remember my granddad Eric saying to me, it doesn't matter what you do for work as long as you get up in the morning and you go out to work.
Okay.
So
Good old
I
Eric.
literally, I had to, I don't know why, but I went to find a part-time job.
Mhm.
Tried loads back then. I mean, this was 96.
So
I
was
think.
this like, summer holidays
Yeah.
while you were deciding.
So
and then you decided no further
I had decided to go to college and do business studies. So I was going to do that, and that was GNVQs or whatever they were back then. And I'd done some A-level bits as well. And then I decided I needed to find a job. So I went out, tried different bits. So this is when
Can I just ask, was your granddad Eric Dines?
No, he wasn't.
It's just because it's an only other flooring place.
No.
I was like,
No,
Okay.
it's not. No,
Granddad Dines.
no, it's not. He wasn't, no. And so I decided I need to go and find a part-time job. So I started as a Saturday boy with H. Samuels, the jewellers.
Okay.
I did 3 Saturdays and then started working full-time there.
Okay, I thought I was going to say I did 3 Saturdays and I was an expert in all things jewellery.
So I done 3 Saturdays and then I started working full-time. I then still managed to work hours around doing a college course because college isn't, 3 days a week.
Mhm.
So I worked that around full time working as well.
I do like the way that he's going to pull the face to this one, and we're going to have a load of people that go, "Yeah, full time at college."
College is
Daryl's like,
really important.
2 hours, 3 hours a day, whatever. It's not really full time.
I'm not offending. There's no, anyone can do their own thing. I
Yeah.
just managed to.
It's not really anything, is it? It's like, just get a full time job as well.
So I did, so almost, okay, we'll go with almost full
Almost
time.
full-time.
And I did that for the 2 years through college. I did GMBQ's business. I did a couple of bits with some external other stuff. I attempted A-level law, but we won't really talk about that.
Okay.
And then after college, I stayed with Samuels until I was 21.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So you must have learned a lot about jewellery.
Yes.
Because Jem mentioned this to me beforehand, and she said, "I bet you didn't know that Daryl used to know everything about jewellery." And I went, "He so didn't. He knows everything about flooring luxury."
He thought I was
He tells
lying,
us
yeah.
about flooring luxury.
So I done loads of courses with the Signet Group, as it was known back then.
Yeah.
H. Samuels. There was a company called Ernest Jones, but I don't think that exists anymore. H. Samuels still going. I did watch courses. I went off on training for various things. Have anyone heard of De Beers, the diamond company? Yeah, I done a couple of courses with them. I went through and done a professional qualification in a diploma for jewellery and all of that. So I used to do insurance claims, valuations, lots of bits as well.
You didn't know all this, did you?
No.
See?
Yeah.
Okay, so all right. So where did H. Samuel? Sorry, by the way, H. Samuel. So you're maybe about to get slated. Where do they sit in like the ranking order?
Here we go.
of jewelers. So like when you had who even was it? Was it Elizabeth Duke?
No, you've had okay,
Who was
yeah.
the one that like you could go to Argos and then
That
pick
was
up some
Elizabeth-
jewellery from your missus for free?
That was Elizabeth Duke,
There
who
we
was
go.
in Argos.
Okay, so Elizabeth Duke was like the entry level, right?
Yeah.
And then
So
you had Croydon's at the top.
yeah, so we were potentially a couple of steps up from Elizabeth Duke. We were it was a high street jeweller, so it was aimed at stuff you could buy.
So you must have had some fun stories of people coming in with like, all looking for sovereigns or something, right?
Yeah, you had that. But the best bit was the returns after Christmas, where on Christmas Eve you had all the guys coming in and buying the jewellery gift sets, which weren't very nice, but that would be the present, and then they're being brought back because their wives or partners didn't want them.
Did you recognise some of the people?
Oh God, yeah.
So embarrassing.
We all used to know that we'd be like, that's coming back.
And
But the bloke would be all proud and going,
Yeah.
How much is it? £35? All right, then.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest, as a female, the gift sets were the worst. Honestly, they were
Matching
the worst.
necklace and bracelet
Yeah,
set.
they were.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you've got some
Or
really.
the two things with the
or
two
the-
hearts and 2 halves of a heart locket.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All of them. Yep.
The
They've done all
necklace
that,
and
yeah.
the dangling earrings.
But then the
that
thing is, we did used to sell quite a lot of nice stuff, but because it was a high street, you had to sell a lot of
Yeah.
other stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not so nice.
Not so nice stuff. Yeah.
Okay, all right, here we go then. Let's start with the most interesting one. What's the customer you've most got wrong in terms of because when someone comes in, you must have an idea of where you're going to pitch them.
Pretty woman type stuff. Is that
Yeah,
what
like the
about?
pretty woman.
see,
and
now-
what's gone where you think it's going to be really high and they're coming for a gift set,
Yeah.
and then the
So
ones you
someone
think
walked
coming for
in
a
in,
gift
like,
set and
a
they want
hoodie.
like the 10 grand Rolex.
Yeah. So I wish I could sell. I didn't sell Rolexes, by the way. I do always remember.
You started with my. Oh, I've got. You know, De Beers, the diamond people.
Yeah, but that's we. Yeah,
So those people.
yeah.
Oh,
We
De
did sell
Beers diamonds.
We did
Rolex
sell
and stuff,
diamonds.
yeah.
Yeah, all diamonds have to go through De Beers. It's a big thing.
Okay.
But we didn't sell Rolex.
It was would nick the contract.
Probably, yeah.
I think so.
I always remember one of my first training courses with them years when I was 16, 17 on customer service was never judge your customer as they walk in.
Yeah.
So I always do that, even to this day. But there was a guy who came into Samuel's who was the biggest, roughest, toughest guy out there going. For my sins, I don't normally say no, so I was trained to pierce ears as well. So I've done that. This big guy wanted one ear pierced. That was it. It was all done, very safe and all very easy. Did that. I have never seen anyone collapse so quickly in my life.
Oh, no.
And we had to get an ambulance and all sorts, all from one earring.
So hang on, Heinz is the one by the walk, or was the one by the walk?
Yes, Heinz one's by the walk. Samuel's is the one that was opposite Debenhams.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they say that the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So
yeah, he would. Yeah, I will always remember that. Guy coming in to have the ear pierced and literally went down like a ton of bricks.
Nice. So have you ever had anyone come in and like drop money, like serious money on something that you didn't expect?
No, not in there. No, it was more the fact that if that was happening, I'd end up being the person that filled out the interest-free credit form. Back in the day, where we used to had to do it in triplicate with the little carbon paper and a pen, and then I used to have to go and sit on the phone for about 3/4 an hour reading it back to the finance company. Yeah.
Because you couldn't just scan it back there.
No. Okay, so you're 21 years old. You've now you're a master in all things insurance. Oh, hang on, I need to ask one more question. Yeah. On the insurance thing, what's the one where you've got like the person who thinks they've got something that's worth an absolute killing that's like absolutely and the same vice versa?
That used to happen a lot.
Like your Antiques Roadshow moment.
Yeah.
They go, I've just got this little thing, and you go, it's £9,000.
Well, see, the thing is, what I would have to do is try and ascertain what it was by their description. So it had either been lost in a fire or been stolen, and they didn't have a picture of it. So I was trying to almost guess through educated ask the questions as to what it was, and it came out to be a simple sapphire and diamond cluster ring that came from us, or they thought it was a massive heirloom or whatever. So sometimes it was a bit of a disappointment. It was really handy when they did have photos, because you could literally work from that. But some stuff, people bringing in a perfectly clear diamond and you tell them that's thousands of pounds instead of it was a couple hundred quid. Yeah.
So it was one of those funky ones from the gift set.
Yeah. A nice little cubic zirconia in gold plated. Yeah.
A nice CZs.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've now conquered jewellery at 21.
Yeah.
You know everything there is about jewellery.
Well, yeah. It's always one thing. If I was to ever, there's a couple of things. If I was ever to have some money, I would love to go back into jewellery and have it as a nice little shop. Very different from high street jewellery.
Kind of like the one that we always used to use, it was at Ipswich, and now they've moved because I think Ipswich wasn't quite their target customer. Digby and Rigby. Yes,
very similar to that. Yeah. Nice jewellery. It doesn't have to be massively expensive. It doesn't have to be huge. Just nice jewellery.
Hang on, it's Riley and Riley.
Riley and Riley. That's Riley and Riley. Yeah, I think they're in Albury now.
Yeah.
Riley and Riley. Yeah, that type of thing. Yeah.
But we always had it was always such a nice experience going in there, and it was very unique. Yeah. And
yeah, that type of thing.
There we go. Okay. Any business investors out there, by the way, looking for step into the jewellery market, please contact the show.
We can do that.
We'll connect you up. Yeah. Okay, so you've conquered jewellery.
Yeah.
Okay, what happens next?
Then I did about 6 weeks at the Port of Felixstowe.
Right.
He's
putting such a face about this one. There's some stories at Port of Felixstowe that Daryl doesn't.
You can imagine stories at the Port of Felixstowe.
For 6 weeks, I became the import person for all of the McDonald's toys, and that was my job for 9 hours a day.
Just the McDonald's toys.
The McDonald's toys. through the company I worked with.
So what did you have to do when you say like importing them? Is it like just
Literally,
checking
it was
them off?
like you get like the invoice of the what was in the
Like
container.
a bill of lading.
Yeah, you have to literally use the container number to to cross-reference what's in it, where it's come from, where it is, what's in it, and then say how long it needs to be waited or when it's going to be collected. And then I do the import bit, and then I pass it on to someone else who would then get it arranged to be picked up and taken to
So in
McDonald's.
this container, you've got 10 Ronald McDonald.
We're talking about
10,000.
10,000 boxes of
that's,
yeah,
okay.
and that's
Wow.
yeah. I didn't last there very long.
No, 6 weeks. 6 weeks and like 3 weeks of them was dealing with the Hamburglar import, and it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
no.
The Hamburglar.
Well, we're going back, aren't we? I mean, hang on.
They're
that
bringing
was-
them
that
back
was now.
now.
27. So yeah, 4 or 5 years. Yeah.
They're bringing them back now, aren't they?
Right.
But yeah, they count McDonald's characters as adverts. I don't even know why. Why are we talking about McDonald's characters?
You brought it up.
I don't. That's
Okay,
what
all
it
right.
is.
So you've been
Part of
6
your life,
weeks.
Daryl.
You've been
Embrace
6
it.
weeks processing like the Hamburglar.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And then like you've decided you've had enough of.
So I literally, in that time, I think I was talking to the old manager at Samuel's, and then stuff was happening.
All
I
right,
think
but hang on. How do you get to the point of going, oh, by the way, I've decided to leave my 3-year start of my career of learning everything about diamonds, jewellery, gold, watches, whatever, and gift sets.
Yeah.
And then you go, oh, I've got a good idea.
Do a McDonald's
I'm
twist.
going to go and deal with McDonald's.
so. I needed to find a guaranteed full-time job.
Okay.
Back in then, it was Samuel. I was doing full-time hours. Everything was changing in retail. I wanted to progress with Samuel's and then be like into into management and things like that. I always kind of got overlooked because I didn't go to university. They were doing a program where they were taking university leavers and moving them straight into stores.
So you were worried you were just going to
I
be...
was literally just being like, oh, well, you can do this. However, when there's a problem, you can run up and go and help the person in Lowestoft or go and help the person in Yarmouth.
Yeah, despite the fact that's the manager that now is clueless.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Daryl can go fix it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. I remember one, it was in Lowestoft. The girl had been at university. She'd been pulled in. So she was the manager or assistant manager of the store. Can't remember that. They were organising the wedding rings for a couple. The couple were flying out from Stansted to somewhere to get married, and the guy's finger was like a Z+2 ring size, which is not a standard thing. You could potentially get a Z sometimes, but of course, because this book said ordering is 7 to 10 days, she said we could get that. Well, that would basically be a special order, and they were looking at weeks. So I had to go up there because the people where this guy was literally kicking off big time. So I had to go up there and sort it out, and I made her drive to the airport to deliver the ring to them at Stansted Airport, because I literally had to get one and have it made by a jeweller in the local area as quickly as possible for them to have it to fly, and then
Fair.
So I did that.
Good.
But I didn't get any of the compliments or the feet that was sorted because it then went back onto them, but they created the problem in the first place.
Yeah.
Because the book said...
Congrats for fixing your own problem.
Yeah.
Or not even fixing it, because Daryl fixed it.
Yeah, you didn't even fix it. Daryl
So yeah,
done
that's
that,
what. Yeah. So stuff like that. So then because of that, I thought, right, I need to go and find something else. And I did, and that was really boring. And nothing against working in the Port Felixstowe, anyone, but that I didn't like that. And I then went back to Samuel's for a little while. And no, I didn't. Scrub that. I did. I was planning to go back. I didn't.
We'll edit that out in the.
That's fine. Scrap that bit.
Post-production.
I then ended up. I went for about 6 months in a computer game store.
Okay.
A very similar environment, and just a different product.
Game or
game? It was game in the corner next to what was H&M.
Mm-hmm.
Went in there, changed it all about, organised it, sorted it out, got the whole place up and running within a few months. Literally, it went back to being the same sort of politics, and I went in as assistant manager. The manager wasn't just a bit useless, and it was all overlooked and stuff. And I thought, I can't be doing with this. So it's just, I could see history repeating itself.
Mm-hmm.
So I then went and worked with one of these big self-storage warehouses.
Okay.
I did that.
I don't know why. I'm just going to say it's Safe Store.
No,
Okay.
it was called Big Box Storage on Worsted Road. I don't know what
Okay.
it's called now. I was there for about 10 years doing that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
doing that. Obviously, it's just rooms where people store stuff.
Yeah.
Excuse me. It's extensions to their life. We don't
All
want to
right.
say. We
We should have got you in the
it's just
marketing.
carpets.
We should have
It's
got
just
that
carpets.
into You should have got you into the marketing team there. That was good.
Yeah.
Have you heard that somewhere before? You did
No,
not just
but
come
no,
up with
but he
that.
said it's just rooms. And after the crap he gives me for Doris saying it's just
carpet.
carpets,
Just carpet.
I thought I'd get it for just rooms.
But they are just rooms, not being funny. They're just corrugated iron rooms.
Have they got carpets in the rooms?
No,
Excuse
painted
me.
floors.
Inside those locked areas are parts of people's life they hold dear and cherish and want to keep locked away forever under the security of the
I
amazing
don't work
safe
there
store
anymore.
and
It's
Daryl.
fine. I don't work there anymore.
Okay, all right.
But I tell you,
Anyway,
tell you
right.
what, one of the best parts of the job was taking the people that didn't pay their bills.
You just
doing
rob their
the shift.
stuff.
No,
Could you just rob their stuff?
Well, what else you do?
no, you had to go through there was a whole process.
Like rob their stuff.
No,
I
there was
just
a
said, look, if
whole
you're not coming-
process.
if you're
Okay,
not
what happens at the end of the whole
taking
process?
them to
Because everyone
court.
wants to know, like, is it like Storage Wars? Do people come and bid for the...
Yeah, you used to get a home clearance or a house clearance company to come and sort of give you a figure to then take off what they outstanding owed for the debt of this rental.
But it wasn't like, you stand there and go, yeah.
No, it wasn't like that. No, sorry, it wasn't like that. Sorry to disappoint you
No,
on
that's
that one.
You've
so
got a letter
good.
to say, look, if you don't come and get your stuff in the next 7 days, it's
We're
up for
nicking it.
auction. And
Yeah.
everyone says that. I love that.
Yeah, just buy it.
To be honest, most of the stuff you can see why they weren't paying the bill.
Okay, all
So,
right,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So it's not as kind of what you see in movies where you open it as like cash.
Yeah.
No,
A jet ski.
it's not like Gringotts.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Harry Potter.
Yeah, Gem's already Harry Pottered out now. She's got so overexcited.
I can't get over it.
Oh my God, there's a sorting hat. No, there isn't a sorting hat. Gem. You cleared this one up. Okay, so self-store, safe store,
Did
whatever,
that big box storage. Did that for
10
10 years.
Okay. And I'm guessing because even though they'd like huge sites, staffing levels must be really
there was
low.
3 of us
Yeah.
in that one big site. And
So
the
were you managing them?
I did for a little while, and then they were bringing in. They're bringing in other people from
First,
other.
they brought in a uni degree.
No. But they brought in the people from that, and just stuff happened. So at that time, this is coming up to be like 2008 when we had the big recession-y crash thing, and people weren't paying to store their stuff. And it just dropped out completely. So for a little while, I went and worked in hospitality as well as doing that. So doing like weekends and stuff. Went and worked at the Belsterbrook Hotel.
Okay, nice.
Did that for a little while. Started as bar and ended up being front of house for a little while. But during that time and the end of coming into the storage, that's when my mum became ill with cancer. So Dad was running the business at Archway, and he was doing that, and he'd been doing that since 1984.
Okay.
Because he was obviously doing appointments and hospital visits and stuff with her. He obviously, the shop was shut quite a lot of the time, and he's taking phone calls at home. So I thought, this would be ideal. I'm not happy working in storage. It was becoming really a sort of a dying thing. I know there's lots of them now, but they're so automated now. It's a thing. So I thought, I could just go and help out, do the family business for a little bit, and then I'll go off and restart my career
Was your mum
somewhere
part
else.
of the business as well?
She did like some
Kind of admin
bits,
okay.
type letters and bits and pieces. So I did that, quit Big Box. They were becoming a bit unfriendly and uncooperative at the ends.
Okay.
So, like, Mum was in hospital, and I always remember on a Saturday we normally had a couple of people because it was the busiest one, but I always used to get put on by myself. And one Saturday, Mum was rushing to hospital. She was really unwell, and I wanted to go up and see her. So I thought, sod it. So I just shut up and left. And I thought, if they're not going to help me and support me, I'll just go off and do what I need to do.
Yeah.
So then I think that one kind of sort of cemented my decision. So I gave my notice. They then got really funny at that, and
I think that helps with the decision sometimes.
So So I gave my notice, left. Literally 2 weeks a day of leaving that, Mum passed away. So I was like, okay, what do I do now? what do I do now? Because I back then I did not have a clue
Yeah.
about carpets. It's just the fluffy stuff that went on the floor.
It's just a
Right.
carpet.
It's just a carpet. Let's the pinnacle of just a carpet. So I thought, okay, didn't really want to start looking for other stuff, but then there's all bits and pieces that needed to be done with family and all of that. So I thought we need to focus on that. So it's what I did. Started off, went there obviously full time because that's all I had, and that was now 15 years ago.
So
16 years ago. Almost.
All right. So here's a question. You left school. You've got some understanding of business.
Yeah.
Because you've done like a business
NVQ thing. Yeah.
Why didn't you go into the family business then?
I did not want to work in the family business.
Just
did not want. It was one of those. I always remember people asking, "Oh, why didn't you work in the family?" But nope.
But I mean, that's the thing. When we heard like Jake, and Jake was talking about because his dad works in, rubbish and disposals.
Waste,
But for him, it was like, I was fascinated by it from like 12, 13.
No,
but I'm guessing like, your dad.
It just didn't.
Oh, look, I've got all these carpet swatches.
I just didn't. No, didn't want to do that. I don't know why, but that was back in there. That was then.
Was there someone in your family that had it before your dad?
No, Dad started in 1984, but before that he used to work in the Co-op department store in Ipswich in their carpeting department.
Oh, okay.
So he knows carpets.
He knows carpets.
Okay.
So when I moved over to the business, we started up things like we got a credit card machine. We never had that before.
You brought them into
we brought things in. I remember someone through networking back then. They sent me a picture of a Axminster carpet they'd found in their parents' loft, all lovely and rolled up and everything, but in the loft. And Dad literally knew the pattern name straight off just by looking at a picture.
Wow, that's incredible.
So
and is he still part of the business now?
He is, at the moment. He is at the moment. He is now 76, so he will. Is kind of coming to the end of that type of cycle. But he's in the business at the moment.
He is.
But he must be like the font of all knowledge, right?
Oh, even now.
He's the OG carpet man.
So literally, he does. Carpets. Any question? It is the thing.
I love that.
Okay, so what's the most interesting, fun, crazy carpet story?
Oh,
interesting,
fun, crazy.
That's such a weird question.
But that's like someone saying,
Okay.
"Oh, so tell me something interesting about accountancy," and it's like,
how about the weirdest? Not the weirdest place, but the most unusual place you've had to fit a carpet? Because I know you told me one only a few weeks ago, and I didn't even think about a carpet.
So we do boats quite often.
Yeah,
we do boats a lot, but we've done cars. Caravans, treehouse.
That's crazy. That's the one you told me.
I need to go back. Hang on, someone wants to fit carpet in their car.
In their car, we've done cars.
I love the way it's just like,
No, he told me about tree houses. He told me about what are the like motorhomes.
Motorhomes, we do.
And I thought, I didn't think about.
Yeah, but all of those make sense, but cars doesn't make any sense. You just put a mat down. Done.
A treehouse makes sense to you.
Yeah.
Oh, God, didn't to me.
Yeah, but people want the bespoke cut round of all the supports and everything, and in boot liners, but people don't want a plastic boot liner, they want a carpet.
Are you thinking about getting a new carpet for a car?
No.
Why not?
Why not? It's luxury.
Why don't you put in yours?
I will.
Okay, cool. There we go then.
We've got some perfect leopard print for
Paisley.
Gemma.
We want Paisley in Gemma's
no, we
car.
don't. No. That's
that old Axminster carpet that you had
we'll
to
find
recognise?
we'll find that.
Put that in there.
Put that in my
up.
room.
Yeah, we'll find that one. We'll find that one.
So no like fun.
Well,
stories?
no, it's just we do all sorts. We've in my little spiel I do at networking. We've done hotels, and we've done function rooms.
Ever knocked on a door and walked into someone when they're doing something? They
Not in a hotel, no. I don't know. No, there's nothing. I'm really sorry to be
not like Nathan's story.
What was that?
The one where the woman went upstairs to
find
the guy working in the store.
He had a Henry.
Yeah.
He was having fun of Henry Hoover.
Okay.
So you've not had that.
No, we haven't had that.
No, you haven't had that.
No, we do have, admittedly, the fitters arrive and all sorts of strewn over everywhere. So we've got that. There's all stuff like that.
So do you tend to do home visits? So if someone called, I need a new carpet in my living room.
Our sort of what we push as our USP is we do the in-home consultation. So we come to the house or the office or
Wherever.
motorhome,
Yeah.
whatever. We'll bring the samples and discuss it all there, so you can actually see what the colour is, how it looks under the lights in your home, the colour of the wall, the whole. Yeah.
Good. Okay.
So we do that. That's specifically what we do.
It's much easier than going to a store. I mean, I don't want to, but when you go to somewhere like Carpetright,
you
is that even a thing?
You can't go there because they're
Can't go there,
bust.
Okay, well, from when I used to,
But we'll use them as point of reference. Yeah, we'll use them as point of reference.
Used to go in and kind of look at all these carpets and really
and
not know how they're going to look in your room.
It's too much choice, so we need to. That's what we do. I'll talk to a customer about what they want, and also what they want the finished product to look like.
Yeah,
which is very different to, or actually what they want it to do, which is very different to what they think. Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So and we can find, and a lot of the time, what I suggest straight off is exactly what they end up having, but we do go around a little bit of a journey, but we let them do that.
So you've now got some of your dad's knowledge.
Yes. Yeah, a little bit.
If you and your dad disagreed about what carpet someone's going to have, what would they generally end up going to? Because obviously you've got you that's more modern and is now doing it more day to day.
Yeah.
But your dad that's OG 41 years.
OG.
Yeah. I think Dad still goes. He's all very much more practical.
Yeah.
So that's the practicality side of it. Sometimes I'll go with the trend and what it looks like, and how is it going to go with the curtains and the cushions and the fixtures.
Yeah. And
that's okay now, but then potentially when it changes, you've got that. But whereas Dad's probably going down sort of the long term. This will work. Yeah, practicality. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Daryl should rebrand as the King of Carpets? Not the store.
I mean,
just Daryl.
No.
Just Daryl.
And I hate to say that.
The King of Flooring.
I mean, you have to be the Prince.
The Prince of Flooring.
Because Dad's the OG. Prince of Flooring. That's
I do prefer Carpet Guy.
The Carpet
Guy.
Yeah, but then
so what's this just a carpet comment then? What's that about?
Okay,
tell me that story.
So Daryl very kindly.
Whatever it was, I know it really
and by the way,
no, we didn't. No, it never. It just
okay. So let's start talking about this. So
comical.
We can talk nicely about this stuff the same way as I did about David, right? So Daryl, after I met him, I thought, if ever I need carpet for Hyman, Daryl is the man.
Because he's a carpet man.
The Prince of Flooring.
Yeah. The carpet guy. The carpet guy. The carpet guy. We're going down the carpet guy route, guys. All right.
Okay. Hashtag carpet
by the way, hashtag what if you want laminate flooring? Don't go to the carpet guy, right?
We'll talk about laminate flooring in a bit.
Okay. But I wouldn't go to the carpet guy.
Yeah, you wouldn't. I wouldn't go to the carpet guy.
No, because carpet makes everywhere more homely.
But the Prince of Flooring, I'd go to.
The Prince of Flooring, you'd go to for it.
I'm going to need to be bringing out an album, aren't I? For this?
Anyway, so she contacted the Prince of Flooring. He then arranged to come to our house.
Yeah.
And had everything, and it was like, without doubt, the most professional personal service ever.
Thank you.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
Went through everything, and Doris, what she's like in terms of, I want that. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. So Daryl probably had a look and went, that one, and then had to wait for Doris to do the lap to come back down to where it was.
There we go. Standard. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, Prince of Flooring then obviously went through as he did this. And then I think Doris came out with something, and I think Daryl said, I'm going to come round. And she went, what do you need to do that for? It's just carpet.
She used the just carpet, right?
It's just carpet, right? Which obviously, bearing in mind, if you have someone that kind of goes...
What I did say was, sorry to just this story slightly, what I did say is I was going to order some samples to be sent to the house, which is what we do, so you could have a look at it. But Nick was like, that's cool, it was going to work well. I knew it was going to work, it'd be fine.
And that's when she said...
But that's when it was said that when the it's just carpet bomb was dropped.
Yeah, it's just carpet.
Just carpet.
But you don't tell the Prince of Flooring. When you've got someone who's spent this long of their life understanding different fibres, different textures, different fabrics, different, options, how, different layers are going to go, how to lay onto concrete, how to lay onto this and what have you.
Underfloor heating.
The King of Flooring.
I would never sit
he
the
would
King
have had
of
a
Flooring
meltdown.
and say it's just
and the
carpet.
Prince of Flooring, even with the Prince of Flooring, he's not that OG, and yet... Still, it's just carpet.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got that job done.
Yeah, so now quite often.
I think
did you get the carpet?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
And it was a colour I suggested at the start, yeah.
And by the way, I wouldn't suggest anyone else ever for carpets
or
any other flooring.
And you didn't ask him to say that, I can vouch.
No, I didn't say nothing. No,
No, he wouldn't, because you know full well if I sat here with someone who did a shitty job, I wouldn't be so bad to say did a shitty job. I would just say, yeah, it's difficult with the competition that's out there.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, the Prince of Flooring has no competitors
That's good.
other than the OG Don,
Other than the
King of Flooring,
Yeah,
His
thank
only
you. Thank you
competition.
very
which
much.
is also archway carpet.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Okay, so hang on. When you say you're talking about laminate flooring,
Yep.
have we got some laminate flooring stories?
Yeah, laminate flooring it has to be done properly. And if you're going to have laminate flooring, go to wood flooring, and we can refer you to a very good wood flooring supplier.
There we go.
Hang on, so you don't do wood flooring?
No, we don't.
Why?
Because that is a carpenter's skill.
Okay.
You need to use a saw and a hacksaw. With carpets, you need to use a Stanley knife and a bolster, which is very different to fitting with flooring.
I lived.
He's not Prince of Flooring anymore. He's the King of Carpets.
He's back to the king of carpet. He's the king of carpet.
He's a carpet guy now.
Prince
Yeah.
of carpet. So he's
Yeah.
carpet guy.
Carpet guy.
Okay.
So you
right.
literally,
Hang on.
the laminate flooring was
We
brought.
need to check something. Sorry, Daryl, we're going to interrupt you because me and Gemma have to have a conversation.
Okay,
If you were
I'll just
gonna-
wait.
If you were going to, in your kitchen, have some lino put down, would you go to the carpet guy?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you do any
do you do
type of-
lino?
Complete vinyl, yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh, there
you've
we
got
go
to be,
then, yeah.
You've got to be
Prince of
the
Flooring.
Prince of Flooring again.
So also, it's not called lino anymore. It's called vinyl.
It's not called
Okay.
carpet, though, is it?
Let me
it's
guess.
called-
Lino's a brand name like Hoover.
almost.
Yeah.
But it's an
I
old.
never
It's
knew
an
that.
older term. It's now called vinyl or sheet vinyl. There's all different options for that as well. So it's
Okay.
all good.
But the carpet guy wouldn't know about that, but the Prince of Flooring would.
Yeah,
So-
because it's not carpet.
Could not carpet.
It's all on the
Apparently it's
website.
not lino either. It's vinyl.
It's all on the
sheet
website.
Vinyl.
It's all on the website.
It's all on the website. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
It's all on the website.
That was long. I
Brilliant.
can't believe we just learned all that about laminate.
I know.
And by the way, I can testify to that because we had stupid carpet, right? Fit stupid bad laminate.
Mm.
And it's been the pain and the issue of my life ever since.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know Carpet Right were no longer there.
Yeah, they went bust. It was. It happened. I think it was last summer. God, and I went to several networking events. After it happened, because it was a big thing. It was all over the media. They literally everyone lost their jobs, and there was thousands of people that lost their jobs. They'd done it, so they'd not had 2 months' wages. They'd timed their
Oh,
collapse just before the second month's wages were out due. And I went networking, and a few people sort of said, when I said I was doing carpets, if they didn't already know me, then there. And a couple of people was like, oh, you must be really pleased that that's happened because they're your competition. And I literally went, no, I'm not pleased at all, because that's Joe and Sally, and
people's like, yeah.
people have lost their jobs. And even now on LinkedIn, this is months and months back ago, you still see people through the network of the flooring that are still looking for employment.
Well, especially if you've been in that shop for plus amount of years,
Yeah.
that's all you know.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, people had careers so they started off on the floor doing that, and they'd worked their way
Yeah,
up to
exactly.
head office or wherever.
That was
And they're
way
still-
too compassionate. I thought Daryl was going to come out and go, you must be really pleased that they've gone. The Prince of Flooring has no competitors.
No.
Done.
No, he has got a really soft.
No,
side to it.
yeah. So I'm probably too soft for a business. I think I've been told that before.
Oh,
Here we go. Right.
brilliant. Thank you so much.
Is there anything
Darryl.
we don't know about the Prince of Flooring now?
No, and I've just learned he's called the Prince of Florence. So.
Well, yeah, that's been decided today.
It's a
And
good tagline, isn't it?
I
It's a
wasn't
good
even
tagline.
involved.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you walk in his door
Yeah,
and that door shuts.
I wasn't even involved.
Yeah.
We always have this thing of saying, like, when people come into the podcast, you have no idea the direction it's going to go.
No.
And apparently we've just
You've
rebranded
walked in,
down.
door
Yep.
was shut, now you've got a new name.
Yeah,
Prince of Florence.
there you go. We'll
I
find
like
out
that.
more.
Do you know, now, by the way, anyone listening to the podcast, if next time you talk to Daryl, if you can call him the Prince of Flooring,
To see how
that'll be
many...
We'll see
amazing
what
just to see
happens.
how many people are
Yeah,
listening
can't wait.
and get this far in Daryl's podcast.
Hi, Prince.
Oh, look, it's the Prince. Go and ask for a selfie with him or something.
He's going to turn up the next networking in a crown
Yeah.
and a long...
No,
I guarantee-
Gemma, that was you at your birthday.
That was me, actually.
I reckon,
I'll do that every day.
Jimmy Roper asked for a selfie with him.
He will. I want a
He will.
selfie with the Prince.
Oh, of course you will, yeah.
Prince of Florence.
Good.
Oh.
Thank you.
Darryl,
Thank you for that.
so
so
much for
much.
coming in. It's been an absolute pleasure. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darryl.
No, thank you very much. It's
And
been
thank you for
brilliant.
listening.
Thank you.
cheers, guys.